Hi, I'm Mark Pocan, and welcome to Magic Mondays. Today I wanted to talk a bit about when people refer to inside the Beltway as a synonym for Washington, D.C. The Beltway represents Highway 495, the highway that runs around Washington. But what it usually refers to is how some people who've worked maybe a little too long in Washington begin to have a distorted view. Take, for example, trade policy. I've watched in my almost 28 years of being a small business owner, company after company leave the United States for cheaper labor thanks to bad trade deals. But when advocates for so-called free trade talk about trade bills, they often promise jobs that in reality never become real, and all too often the deals actually cost us jobs in the end. Take the Korean Free Trade Agreement. We were promised 70,000 jobs, but according to the Economic Policy Institute, not only did they never occur, but the trade deal instead cost the United States 60,000 jobs. Only inside the Beltway could such a diametrically opposite phenomenon occur. Well, except maybe in magic. Take these two cards. Let's pretend this one is called the Beltway, and this one will represent the 70,000 jobs promised on one side and the 60,000 lost on the other. When the debate about the Korean Free Trade Agreement was discussed inside the Beltway, here's what occurred. 70,000 jobs were promised, but the reality came out of Washington, 60,000 were actually lost. The Beltway is like a vortex of distortion and unreality. And check out just how unreal this is. See what I mean? The difference from what is said inside the Beltway and what actually happens in the real world are sometimes as opposite as can be. That's today's Magic Monday. I hope you enjoyed it. See you next week.